Always like a weird EX, we got the Vespiquen EX with the Phantom Queen attack 200 plus 3 damage counters on each of our opponent's bench Pokemon if they have a damage counter on it. We like to drop those damage counters with Hawlucha's flying entry ability and move them around with the Radiant Alakazam as we like. But the real crux to this strategy is the Jewel Seeker ability from the Noctowl, grabbing us 2 trainer cards as long as we have a Terra Pokemon. And since we're leaning Terra, we got the Area 0 Underdepths to keep that space for the Hawlucha, and then it also helps boosting the other Terra Pokemon, Terapagos EX, with the unified beatdown attack. Okay, well, it is a fire deck, but we are psychic, so hopefully we'll be all right. We got the double Gardenias and not much else. Can't play it this turn because we're going first. Let's go ahead and drop the Lost Vacuum for a couple of grass energies attached to the Combee. You know what it is. There you go. All right, now it's the end of the turn. So if this is a Charizard deck, not great because we're not weak to it because we're grass. We're weak to it because we're psychic, and it will probably be a darkness type. Precious Trolley off the rip. Show yourselves. What are ya? And it is some sort of Charizard deck. Just dropping the 1 tells me it's probably the Pogo. So I think we might be chilling as an actual fire deck. Now, we do want to fill this bench, and quite frankly, we've done a terrible job at it. So this next turn will be pretty pivotal. If it is Arcanine, doing damage does kind of suck. It does power up that attack. I think it's at 270 or 280 HP. Maybe with the Alakazam we can move things around. They are going to stoke, and I'm not stoked about that. However, if we do have a crazy top deck or a lucky Gardenias, we can actually take this Growlithe out, so then I would be stoked about that, so we're about to find out. And it is not useful at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and Gardenias. Always got our Gardenias first because, nice, we did get one actually. We are going to go ahead and evolve this thing, but problem is, can't switch this thing out, can't attack yet. I'm gonna save the Nest Ball for next turn. We don't need the Terapagos necessarily, like it's for the Terra, but now we have Vespiquen, so Noctowl is actually a thing. So let me just make sure it's not limited to 1 per turn. It's not. So let's go ahead and Nest Ball for another Hoothoot actually. Never mind. All right, let's go Bidoof, I guess. Bidoof, there it is. And we'll have a pretty big turn next turn. Dundozo. So we'll see if the Arcanine comes out. It can't two-shot, or excuse me, it can't, well, as things stand naturally, it cannot one-shot the Vespiquen, because I believe it does 250. However, there's always ways to add more. There's 2 energies right there on the Growlithe. I'm sure they'll have an Arcanine this turn, though I don't necessarily think they would get the Pogo Charizard up. They go ahead and retreat, which is strange. Unless it is not the Pogo Charizard. If it is just the regular Darkness Charizard EX, that would definitely pose some issues. They go with the other Growlithe. That's fine. Okay, yep, there it is. So I put damage counters, so I do not do regular damage. Bright Flame, again, will not knock me out. So Mama did not say knock you out. However, we do need to get more attackers up, and, well, the Poffin is just the way to do that, to get a couple more Combees. This thing needs to come out of your hand, so we could grab it because Poffin does, or rather, Poffin puts them on your bench, so you do not want to grab a Hawlucha with that, but that's how you get damage counters down. And the problem is, here, let's drop the Noctowl right now. The problem is, I don't have a card to drop with the Ultra Ball. I was kind of hoping for something useless, but that's fine, because we could just get a research. Get out of here. We just get a research and something to drop for the thing. Actually, Devo is going to be big next turn. Anything I want to drop? I could drop a Poffin, so let's do that. We actually don't have the energies we need yet, but that's fine. Ultra Ball, 1, 2, done. Into the bibs. I really have to sneeze, but I'm going to try to hold it in for the rest of this match. Drop this. I'm going to go research first, and dang, okay. So we do have the switch, so there's that. Excuse me. However, we haven't hit the Underdepths. Jesus. So unfortunately, we can't do that, but we can take a knockout. So Ugh. Honestly, maybe we wait. Don't have a way to discard either though. I'm gonna wait one more turn because I want to try to get damage counters down. So they don't know I have a switch in my hand. You know, they might give me another turn. Who knows? But I don't like the idea of giving them more time with the Arcanines, like to get the Arcanine set up. They go Arven, they probably are gonna get an Ultra Ball or a rare candy out of this. They get a switch, actually. That's super strange because they switched last turn, but okay. And in terms of time, I feel like time's more on their side than mine. They go Stoke. Okay, so I should really probably be making a move this turn. Just would love to have that Underdepth, but you know, even an Ultra Ball just to shed this hand would be nice too. Or, you know, yeah, we could just top deck the Underdepths. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go Hawlucha right there. Flying entry. No mind if I do. Yes. Right here. And right here. I'm pretty sure that's Pogo Charizard, so I'm not super duper concerned about that. Fan Rotom. Let's go ahead and PAF first. Again, this does need to be from your hand, so whatever. Honestly, I don't really need any of this stuff. So, done. Man. Okay, we're definitely going to switch, so let's go ahead and do that. And then you're at 90, so that's actually a lot for a stage 1. Or rather, a basic. I don't want to put the Fan Rotom down, so I'm just going to draw 2. We'll see how we do. Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's drop this Fan Rotom and Super Rod. Unfortunately, we only have 1, but I got to keep the Devo. Dundozo. Yeah, freaking bozo. And maybe we should set up another Vespiquen. That might be the move. Well, we can get a Hawlucha as well, but I think we did prize a Hoothoot. We prized 2, actually. That's no good. We got 2 Vespiquens and 1 Hawlucha. All right, we're gonna go Vespiquen. Done. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna like do freaking throat clearances before videos. Like, geez, man. It's not been good lately. I apologize for that, but whatever. Phantom Queen, spread those damage counters. Boom. And then, unfortunately, here, let's just get 1. Even with Radzam, we might not be able to get the knockout. I'm trying to figure out the math to knock out this Arcanine. 4 cards in hand. Hopefully they don't have any drawing. Now, if I have to... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I probably should have put the damage counters on the Charmander, either to get the knockout or for the Devo. They dropped the Basin, which means I have to get rid of the Manaphy, which means I don't have room for the Terp. Which is kind of annoying. There's another Growlithe. And they go Bright Flame, dropping 2 energies. There it is. Okay, so... Dang. Okay, well, let's go ahead and draw. I'm not going to use the Devo now, obviously. 2 energies. Okay. Well... I guess we have backup Vespiquen action, so that's always nice. Let's go ahead and just do that damage. And we will be damaging the Charizard, although we really need this bench space. And now, see, this is where you really actually want to get evolved Pokemon with this. Should have known that with the Devo, but it's obviously even more clear to me now. And we only have 2 Underdepths, so we really maybe want to run 1 more. I don't know. They go Arven. They gotta have the Char at this point. Nest Ball, what? Why? I will say, at least with the Radiant Charizard, like, oh, all right, you're gonna put it on the Arcanine, or the Growlithe rather, I assume. The thing though with the Charizard is like, if we keep picking at it, then it might just go down before it's actually ready to be used. Because basically it's taking 3 every time we attack, so it's 3 attacks away. You do the math. I'm not doing the math. But what's nice is this Growlithe does have damage counters on it now. So that'll make it a little easier to do what we need to do. And we do have the bench space for the other Hawlucha now, which is always great. So here comes this other one. And would really like to see a Sparkling Crystal soon. But we're going to go Hawlucha, Flying Entry, of course. 1 right there, pal. And 1 right there, pal. Let's go Energy on the lead and draw 2 more. Hopefully, again, Area 0. Nope, but we do have Iron Bundle, which is always a nice little sneaky thing at the end. Let's go 200, spread 90 across the board. Take 2 prizes. Now, still no sign of that Zam. And honestly, I should prize check to see if the Zam is prized. But, oh, there it is. Yep, okay, but no Underdepths. So, no way this Char is ready to attack. That tells me he doesn't have the Arcanine. But I don't know, we've only seen one, so... But this thing costs, what? Two fire energy? So there's no way. There's no ways, but Bianca's Devotion. What? What? Bro, what are the chances? That was crazy. This guy out here devoted to Bianca? A lifetime commitment? A lifetime membership to Bianca? That's crazy. And then he goes with the Magma Basin. So actually, if he doesn't attack with the Arcanine, which doesn't look like he's going to. I don't know why he attached to the Char, but we can Devo that Arcanine later. And there it is. Okay. And then that would be just one prize though. We did get the other Vespiquen though, so we do like to see that. One problem is though, we did drop that other Super Rod, but we have 10 grass energies in the deck, and we still haven't seen a Sparkling Crystal. So, whatever. And Phantom Queen will be doing the damage on the Arcanine again because it's damage counters and not damage. So we're in the Devo realm. We are also in just the regular knockout realm because he's at 110, so he's got 170. Got the 200 from the Phantom Queen, and we are gonna Phantom Ween pretty soon. Here comes the Arcanine. See, and this is a moment where maybe you just run one Darkness Charizard EX. I would have gotten completely wrecked by it. Magma Basin, there it is. Well, that's gonna be a knockout pretty soon. So, do still need energies, but we can get next turn with the Arven, the Earthen Vessel, and the Sparkling Crystal to get the other Vespiquen ready to go. But it looks like we don't need that. We're just gonna buzz on in, and our opponent is gonna buzz off, even though we did top deck. We did top deck the Vessel anyway, but whatever, dude. You know what it is. GG's.